See, like no one's in here right now. All right, welcome into the Beating the Bookie show. My name is Kiefer, along here side with Beating the Bookie. It is Tuesday, February the 13th, day before Valentine's Day, the day of love, and we also got the week of the Genesis Open or the Genesis Invitational. I think they changed the name to the Genesis Invitational for this year, but should be a star-studded event. You know, we got Tiger in the field always, and that YouTube Live link is working. Just checking. Tiger's in the field. You know, Scotty Scheffler, they're giving him the Tiger Woods treatment with the odds. He's almost the Tiger Woods treatment. He's sitting at like plus 650. I think is the best I saw. Which is, you know, he's been known to win tournaments. But what are we doing over there? What we got going on?
I'm trying to get the link to post it on Twitter.
Well, I'll let you do that. But yeah, the Genesis Invitational. Yeah, it's Invitational.
Okay. Share, okay. Yeah, it used to be the Genesis Open. I mean, it's gone from a few different things. Okay, let me tweet out this link for people.
See, this is what we got to have the start and soon thing for.
Whatever, it doesn't really matter. All right.
All right.
Anyways.
Yes, so Genesis Invitational was the Genesis Open, changed to Genesis Invitational out at Riviera Country Club in Los Angeles. I bet it's going to be beautiful out there this week. I'm sure jealous because it's not in Tennessee. You know, we got an inch of snow last night, and it's 63 degrees today. So it's a little, it's not very golf-friendly weather out there, but the Genesis Invitational should be a good one, man. Tiger's in the field, and it's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, you know, to see what this is Tiger's host tournament, right? So obviously he's in there on a sponsor's exemption. He basically gave himself an exemption to play, but you know, obviously he's earned it, so nobody will complain about that. But you know, it'll be interesting to see how he plays here. I think he got 46th place here last year, and last year, obviously, he could barely walk. You know, right. For some tournaments,
he threw from the Masters
this year. Yeah, this year we don't really. I mean, what can I really expect from Tiger? I mean, he hasn't played in a while besides that PNC with Charlie. So I'm interested to see how he looks walking and stuff like that. So probably won't play much on Tiger this week.
Right, he's plus 13,000 to win. So I mean, he's way down there. And what is it? Top 30 sitting at plus 1,000. So if you're a Tiger guy, I'm curious. Let me see if I can't find a miscut for him.
He's notorious. He hasn't really played well at this tournament the last, you know, since they switched to this course. But look, these guys, this field is so competitive, right? So it's a lot more competitive than when Tiger was in his heyday. And if you look at the past winners of this tournament for like the past 12 years, like 70% of them are on live now, right? You got Joaquin Neiman course record last year. Bubba Watson won this tournament a couple of times. Jon Rahm won it. Phil Mickelson won this tournament multiple times. So a lot of those guys are on live. You know, you do have some former winners like Adam Scott, Max Homa. So obviously the field is pretty stacked here. You got Rory, you got Scotty. You know, Rory's never won at the Genesis. His best place is 4th place here in 2019. You got Scotty, who got tied for 12th last year, and in 2022 he finished 7th. So it's gonna be a stacked tournament. You got a lot of golfers playing good golf right now. You got golfers like Rory, who's just making his North American debut for the 2024 PGA season. And you got guys like JT who are playing their best golf in a couple of years. Xander Schauffele, Morikawa, who are coming off, you know, weekends off. So it's definitely a loaded field. So I think there's a lot of value actually in this event with some names further down the board. But yeah, I'm looking forward to an event where hopefully there's no weather delays. I mean, because
please,
we've seen weather delays just crush the last couple of events, right? Although waste management, I mean, even though we had weather delays there, we still managed to make like 12 units in the waste management. So that was mainly buoyed by Charlie Hoffman, 7 units on the
That's
final
right.
round, plus 350 in his 3-ball matchup. That would have been a nice story if Charlie Hoffman would have won. I was actually pulling for him.
I was
The
on the team as well.
waste management sponsored golfer winning the Waste Management Open. It would have been a nice story, but it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, the Riviera Country Club. It's one of the nicest country clubs in the country. Obviously, one of the most exclusive, and we're getting towards the end of the PGA West Coast swing, which I'm happy for because the last few years it seems like this swing is just full of bad weather, stuff like that. Bad
Really
weather,
not.
car accidents. Poor
Yes.
Tiger got in his car accident, a few years back. So
What a nightmare that was.
we haven't had good weather here for a while. So I'm hoping this tournament can just have good weather, and this course is going to play tough, right? So the winner probably around 13, 14 under. Um, it's going to be kind of like a major style course. I mean, it's a tough course, so hopefully it'll play tough, and a lot of guys will be on it. Yeah, I wish the Hard Rock had the round 3 and 4 matchups for waste management also, but the problem was when the third round's finishing and the fourth round starting right after, they
It's
have
just
no
so
time to
hard.
put up
There's no way to
odds.
do it, yeah.
It's very tough, actually. I mean, a lot of sportsbook don't have odds for that, but DraftKings puts them out quick, luckily. But yeah, the waste management was just a total clusterfuck, like for odds and stuff like that for betting. That's why I'm just happy to even make a profit. To be honest, we had Sam Burns right in there, 22 to 1. He was just one shot back with a few holes left before Charlie Hoffman went demon mode. But it was a pretty solid tournament. We did live Las Vegas also, and we didn't have a lot of bets there, but basically the entire tournament hinged on DeChambeau 16 to 1 to win, and he just fell apart the final round. And the weather was terrible there too, very windy, cold,
Cold, yeah.
and we basically saw DJ just outlast everybody for another win. A DJ, Dustin Johnson, that keep in mind said he didn't practice. I mean, he didn't pick up a club the entire offseason. Basically, he said he was just fishing and playing with his kids. So
Living the life.
um, that's a guy who's just a straight up athlete. He just trained. He didn't play any golf. He just trained, kept in shape, and play with his kid and went fishing and stuff. And comes out winning his third live tournament. And yeah, Scotty was terrible. Listen, Scotty Scheffler is the weirdest putter I've ever seen. Like this
Crazy.
guy is total nails from 20 plus feet, 20 plus 30 feet, 30 feet. He's just destroying birdies, right? Birdie, birdie, birdie.
Right in the
20,
center of the cup.
37-foot putt. 4-footer though, no, can't make it. Right, 3 straight 4-foot misses.
Oh my goodness.
So he definitely cost himself that one. But listen, I was happy to see somebody else win besides Scotty Scheffler. I really wanted Charlie Hoffman to win, but and Charlie Hoffman, at 47 years old, had the farthest drive of the tournament on
Wild.
the 18th hole, on the last hole of the tournament. So Charlie Hoffman, he dug down in that, had some grit and hit a fucking
Yeah. The adrenaline,
longest
dude.
drive by 12 yards.
That's crazy. Charlie Hoffman, man.
But yeah, so like this week we head to the Riviera for the Genesis Invitational, and just some odds we got Scotty Scheffler plus 650, Rory 10 to 1, Victor Hovland 14 to 1, JT 16 to 1, Xander 16 to 1, Colin Morikawa 16 to 1, Patrick Cantlay 18 to 1, Max Homa 18 to 1, Ludwig 20 to 1, Sam Burns 20 to 1, Jordan Spieth 25 to 1, Adam Scott 28, Tony Finau 30. We won't really go below there right now, but a lot of these guys have had success here. A lot haven't, right? One of the players that stuck out for me that didn't have a lot of success here was Jordan Spieth, right? He's only got two top 20s in 7 events here, right? So a lot of people, they think Jordan Spieth, he's $9,000 on DraftKings, so people think he plays his place, very well. But Jordan, has not played well here. Craig asked about Max Homa. Max, he won the tournament here in 2021. He got second place here last year. He's got 4 straight top tens here. So if this is a place where Max Homa finds his game this season, it starts here. Because like I said, 4 straight top tens. So I'll definitely be playing Homa for like a top 20. Another guy who's had a lot of success here is Patrick Cantlay. He's got 5 top 17s in 6 events. His best finish here is third place. You got Wyndham Clark, who's been here 3 times. He has 2 top 20s and a 33rd. So worst he's on his 33rd place. Adam Scott, the 2020 champion. He's got 3 top 10s since 2019. So that's another guy who plays this course well. This is like a course. This is like a course, horses for courses, right? So some guys that play this course well, they pretty much always play it well. You got Rory, who 4th place here 2019, 5th place 2020, 10th place 2022. Victor Hovland, 4th in 22, 5th in 21, 20th place last year. And then you got JT, who's got really good results here. 2018, 2019, he got 9th and 2nd. 2022 and 2023, 6th and 20th. But in between those, in 20 and 21, he missed the cut both those times. So I'd say JT, with how he's playing right now, he's probably a good bet at this event at 16 to 1. And then you got Xander Schauffele, who's got 4 out of 6 top 20s here. 33rd in 2023. And you got Colin Morikawa, who finished 6th place here last year, and he got 2nd in 2022. Theegala, he's not great here, and he's coming off a tough Sunday. But Theegala, he got 6th place here in 2023. And I think in 2023, he actually maybe he got 2nd place at the Waste Management that year also. And I remember he hit it into the water and choked away the lead last year there also. Then he came back here and played well. So maybe he does that again this year. So Theegala might be a good guy to look at. And then you got Cameron Young, who finished 2nd place here 2022. He got 20th here last year. Cameron Young, he hasn't been playing very good golf the past year, but he's starting to come on a little bit. He's playing a little better this season. And then, you got Will Zalatoris, who finished 4th place here last year, 26th in 22, and 15th in 2021. And Will's coming off back surgery, obviously. He's a BTB guy. He's starting to play a little better this season. He played better at the Amex, but he was terrible at the Hero. He said he didn't know if he'd ever get his game back again. But he's trending upward, and this course really, plays well for Will. But it might be too soon for me to bet on somebody like Will. But
I agree. I don't know if I'm.
I think it'll be I think it's definitely be a good event, and there's definitely a lot of guys that I'd like to bet. What do you like here at this?
I mean, I know everybody's so excited about Tiger being in the field, but he's -110 to miss the cut, -120 to make the cut. I really like that -110 to miss the cut because, I mean, like we were saying earlier, kind of expect the final score here to be around 13, 14 under. I think it's going to play tough. I mean, we just have no idea. We have no idea what the state of Tiger's game is, how it compares to all these other players that are active on tour and, have played a full schedule. Can he? I know he's the GOAT, but can he compete and get in there with that to make the cut? I don't know. I think -110 is great value there.
Yeah, and he hasn't played a 4-round tournament in a while, and it's no cut though. So I mean,
right?
I could almost see the wheels falling off for Tiger, and then him being forced to play the final 2 days, and even say it could lead to a win.
Cut odds?
What?
There's odds for him to miss.
Well, I mean, you have to be. You only miss the cut if you're beyond 10 past.
Okay.
10 past the leader. So I mean, Craig asked about Jason Day. Listen, Jason Day, I was high on Jason Day to start the year, but Jason Day has been pretty dog crap. I mean, he got 6th place at Pebble Beach. He missed the cut at the Farmers. 34th at the Amex. He did get 9th place here last year, but in 2020. He missed the cut here, and he didn't play the tournament, the 2022 and 2021. So he's only played this course twice out of the last 5 tournaments. And Jason Day right now, you know, he was hot to end the year last year, and he kind of just fell off again. So I'm really not looking forward to backing Jason Day because I backed him at the Farmers because he had a very, very good course history there, and he just sucked. So a little cold on Jason Day right now. There's really no cut. I mean, as long as you're within 10 shots of the leader. So
I mean, I love that Tiger bet even more now, just to be honest.
But yeah, it's a signature event. So I mean, like, so 50 something out of the 70 could make it, but it's kind of stupid. But yeah, it's that's the problem with these signature events, right? You're
Right.
shortening the field. This thing used to have a much larger field, right? So you're shortening the field at these events, and it's not really my kind of event. But it's a lot. I like the no cut events are good when you bet a guy for, say, top 20 or top 40, right? Or a no cut event with this small of a field for top 20 is a good bet because
Right.
if the guy has a bad round 2, you don't have to worry, right? So you don't have to worry yet because he could still have a gangbusters round 3 and 4. So this is the kind of place where you want to have like a max play for a top 20 or something like that, because guys got more leeway to play a bad round 1 or 2. So
Right. Yeah, dude. I mean,
but yeah,
I think so I was looking at some matchups here. Have you ever been to the matchups for this tournament yet?
I haven't really done the matchups because they're all at different courses. But
Right.
the best golfer in the field. I mean, the best golfer in the field at this place. I mean, at this tournament, without a doubt, the last 4 years is Max Homa. He's got second place, 10th, first, and fifth. So he has dominated this course, right? And Max Homa's his last 3 tournaments this season, he got cut at the Waste Management, tie for 66 at Pebble Beach, and a tie for 13th at the Farmers. So I would more equate the Farmers to like this tournament. So I think this is it's a pretty good buy low spot on Max Homa, to be honest. Because like I said, second place, 10th, first, and fifth here, his last 4 events. So he knows this course better than anybody. I mean, even better than Scotty Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler's got 12th, 7th, 20th, and 30th here his last 4 tries. So, I definitely think Max Homa is in a good buy low spot right now for this place. And
You
you
got
got guys like
40 for top 20. I feel like with that record, 4 straight top 10s, getting that value on the top 20 is pretty decent.
Yeah, I'll definitely be taking Max Homa for a top 20 bet. And Victor Hovland, he hasn't played much this season. He played Pebble Beach, he got 58th. But he's got 20th last year, 4th and 5th in the 2 years prior to that. So Victor's played well here. Yeah, so I mean, another guy who has a good course record here is Adam Scott, right? Adam Scott's got
He never ages.
yeah, besides last year, Scott got 65th. 2022, he got 4th, 38th, 1st, and 7th. So he's got a pretty good course record here. I don't know, just look at guys who have struggled here. Like don't play Siwoo Kim this week, right? Like, just save your money. He got cut, 73rd cut his last 3 events here.
Like, doesn't like this course, clearly.
He doesn't. You got JT Poston, who's been playing some good golf lately, cut his last 2 events here. And then another guy who's missed 3 out of the last 5 events here. He's missed a cut, Sam Burns. Right, like Sam Burns playing some good golf coming into this. He's got 3rd at the Waste Management, 10th at Pebble Beach, 6th at the Amex. He's got 3 top 10s and 3 opportunities this season. He's missed the cut twice here, his last 2 tries. And then 2021, he did get 3rd here, but he's missed the cut twice in his last 2 events here, so it's kind of troubling. So yeah, there's
on the Burns side.
There's a couple guys you definitely want to stay away from. And like I said, JT, 20th, 6th, missed the cut twice in 2021 and 2020, and then got 2nd in 2019. So for me, I want to stay away from these guys who are like all over the place, right? Like, So JT, he's 2 years past missing the cut here, so I could overlook that. But like Sam Burns, he's missed the last 2 cuts here. That's kind of hard to overlook, you know. So
Right.
um, there's definitely a lot of options this week to bet.
Safe to say. Safe to say. I spent about an hour looking through it before the show.
But yeah, you know, and if you want to bet somebody like a Scotty Scheffler who's plus 650, you know, just hope he gets like a later tee time, and you know, somebody has a very good start to round one, and you know, Scotty's odds go up quite a bit. So I mean, because last week, you know, when Scotty had that kind of a slow start, you could have got Scotty at like 12-1, and then he had a 2-shot lead in the final round. So you know, if you want to bet some of these shorter odds guys, don't bet them before the tournament. So, like, say, you know, 10-1 for Rory, that's all right, but he hasn't won here either. So, anything below Victor Hovland at 14-1, I would wait till the tournament starts before I bet those guys. So, um, you know, there's definitely a lot of good value here, like guys with very good track records, like Patrick Cantlay and Max Homa.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you shop around, you can definitely find a good number on Max Homa. And like I said, with his course record here, 4 straight top tens, I definitely recommend him for a top 20 bet. So
Yeah, I think Max Homa's a good one for top 20. I also think Adam Scott. You know, we touched on his prior performances here. I mean, he's a legend, man. Adam Scott, he's plus 110 for top 20 right now, and I think that's great value for Mr. Scott.
yeah, he's playing pretty well to start the year. He got 8th place last week at the Waste Management. He got 20th at Pebble Beach. So Adam Scott's playing some good golf here, and he is a former champion here, so he plays the course very well. The course is very suitable to his game. And look, when the winner is like, you know, say 12, 13 under par, you know, they're not going to get away from Adam Scott. Like, you know, even if they start on, you know, you're not going to have winner here is 25
Right.
under, right?
No,
It's not going to be like the Amex where like the winner is 32 under, right? It's just not going to happen.
it is. Better hope you take that
Um,
Tiger Woods, Mr. Scott.
exactly. So this is definitely it's a good, like if you're going to bet Adam Scott all year, this is like one of the spots where you're going to bet him because this is where he has his most
Prior success
success.
and, you know, track record of of getting some top 20s. Give it to me. Plus 110.
And Michael asked me about Morikawa. Morikawa, he's played very good here also. He's got 6th place and the 2nd place, his last 2 events here. He's never missed a cut here. So I definitely think, you know, Morikawa,
Sitting at minus
he
150
was
for top
off.
20 right now.
He was off last week. He got 14th at the Pebble Beach, and he missed the cut at the Farmers. But the Farmers, he started out hot. I mean, he was up there. You know, we had him for the Farmers to be the round leader. First round, he just missed round leader. Fell apart late, and then he really fell apart in round 2. I think that was more mental. His game seems to be in a good spot right now, and with his track record here, I think Morikawa. I do think he is a fairly good bet.
Yeah, I agree. What side offers Tiger to miss the cut? I got it on DraftKings, sitting at 110 right now, minus 110.
Let me look up some top 20 odds, right? Um,
So top 20, you know, obviously you got your staples up at the top. Scotty sitting at minus 330. Rory minus 225. You know, where you start to get some value though, you know, like I said, Adam Scott at plus 110, Cam Young, he's sitting at plus 115. A guy that's playing like stupid good right now, Wyndham Clark. I mean, plus 130. I don't know how he's performed in previous Genesis Invitationals, but he's hot
he's
right now.
got yeah, he's got 2 top 20s and a 33rd place. So he's
Okay,
played
so
he's played decent golf here. I mean, but he's playing much better golf right now than he was, you know, coming into this in years past.
right.
The picks for the Genesis will be out tomorrow, probably like 6 p.m. Eastern. The link will be sent out tonight, but the picks won't go out until tomorrow about 6 p.m. Eastern because the tournament doesn't start till Thursday, obviously. So
And Charlie
I'll let
Hoffman,
you
if you
know.
want to ride Charlie Hoffman, you know, minus
No,
110
this
to
is
top 40.
This is a fade. This is a Charlie plays the short little courses like Phoenix. He plays those well.
Those incredible.
Kind
And then
of
you get to a long drawn out one like the Riviera, and it gets a little hairy.
those flat courses he plays pretty well. So I don't see Charlie doing much here. Another guy who hasn't played well here is Keegan Bradley, right?
Finished the season so
Keegan
strong
Bradley.
last year.
He has not played well here, and I've seen a lot of people high on him coming into here. But let's take a look at Keegan Bradley. He's got an 11th at Pebble Beach, 43rd at the Farmers, second place at the Stony. But his best finish here in the last 5 years is 48th. He missed the cut here last year. He got 48th in 2022, 60th in 2021, missed cut in 2020, then a 51st in 2019. So this is not a place. Actually, I mean, this is a place where you think Keegan Bradley would play well because he plays a lot like Adam Scott, but he just has not played here. Played well here for the last few years.
Game or what, but definitely not a good track record on this course.
Another guy who's played, who's never played here before, but who's playing well lately is Nicholas Hosgaard.
I don't know how
Nikolai Hogard.
Hogard.
I'm Norwegian, so I should be able to pronounce that. But
yeah, come on, dude.
You got Nick Taylor, who is coming off the win at the Waste Management.
Super Bowl
MVP
Taylor.
He is 80-1 on DraftKings. He's got first place, obviously, last week, and 71st at Pebble Beach. Missed the cut at the MX. 7th at the Sony. He got 33rd here last year. He didn't play in 2022. He got 20th here in 2021, and he missed the cut in 2020. So that's another guy. If you want to, ride the hot hand, you could stick with Nick Taylor. You got Corey Connors down here, all the way at 80-1. I think that's some pretty good value actually for Corey. Although Corey's track record here is pretty terrible. 61st place is his best finish here, and he's got 3 missed cuts. So when I'm looking at these events, I like to look at their course history, right? And
it's huge.
Some of these guys have a very
because you think about it for like regular Joes like you and me. Like, if we're going to course A and we love course A, we're gonna play up to that. But if we're kind of dragging around and course B's over there, we missed our tee time at course A, we gotta go to course B, and it sucks. We're not gonna play good if we've never played good there before either. We're not gonna be necessarily excited about going. So I think it's a huge play into these decisions.
Exactly. And Tiger, like I said, Tiger at 45th place here last year, missed 2022 and 2021. He got 68th here in 2020 and 15th in 2019. So,
that magical 2019 season.
What's Tiger top 20? He's
Tiger top 20 is way down the list. He is sitting at plus 360.
No, that's fucking trash. if they gave me like Tiger plus, that, right? If they gave me Tiger, I mean, what's bullshit is.
But see, like, there's no value on this, like, for top 20 plays. Like, when you get down the list, like, you got Chase Johnson, who I don't even know who that is. Sponsors exemption. Chase Johnson, you have any idea who that is?
I think he's Dustin Johnson's autistic cousin.
Plus 3,000 top 20, the worst odds, and then after him, it goes to plus 650.
I mean, look at Grayson. Grayson Murray's been playing some good golf this year.
Yeah,
he's plus 650 for a top 20, and Tiger's plus 360. Tiger should be like plus 800 for a top 20. So plus 360, I would never touch. That's
dude. So I'm looking into Mr. Johnson here, Mr. Chase Johnson. We're looking at 2015-16 MAC Player of the Year. Chase Johnson played college golf at the same time as me. It's crazy. This is his first tournament, from what I'm seeing here. Looking for his moment at the Genesis Invitational. Yeah. Wow. Well, here's to him, dude. I don't know if
he's definitely not related to Dustin Johnson, but
no,
judging from the picture, he's a little darker. He actually played in the Mayak Worldwide Technology, tie for 69th, 9 under. He got 64th in the Rocket Mortgage Classic last year, 7 under.
Dude,
where did he go? Like Kent State or something?
Yeah, but Kent State. Sleeper
He went to
miscut play
Kent
on
State.
Chase Johnson. Let's see.
Dude, Kent State's they've put out some good guys. They got Corey Connors also. My dad went to Kent State. I mean, so they've got some powerful alumni.
Kent State,
But
man.
listen, you're not going from playing the Rocket Mortgage, which to you're not going from playing in the MAC to playing Riviera and getting a top 20, right? So how did he even? He's actually a sponsor's exemption. So
Okay, that's what I expected when I saw the odds like that. But like, I mean, you're not getting any kind of Chase Johnson action on make or miss the cut. I'd love to bet him to make it. Come on.
I wanna say like I think what's his name won this event a few years ago.
A sponsor
Cameron Champ. I want to say Cameron Champ won this event a few years ago. Maybe like let me find this. I want to say Cameron Champ won this event like a few years ago on like an exemption or something like that. Let me see. Cameron Champ. Yeah, he was the first. Cameron Champ in 2018. He was a sponsor's exemption here. Then he won later that year on the PGA Tour. So, the guy might not win here, but it's a pretty good track record for guys who get sponsors exemptions right here. So, definitely, we'll take a look at Dustin Johnson's cousin for the future.
Yeah, maybe he'll be moving up the ranks in the PGA very soon.
Kent State's got a good track record for golfers, so that's pretty surprising. I mean, they got to be the MAC champion.
Speaking of, dude, Kent State, their basketball team last year was electric. Getting into March Madness.
Antonio Gates played for Kent State.
Oh yeah.
My dad went to Kent State, and their football team was so shitty for so long. But they've had a rough year this last season, but they've been pretty good for the past decade. But yeah, their basketball team, they're having a down year this year.
Yeah.
I mean, they've 15 years ago, they had Antonio Gates on the basketball team. Antonio Gates was so good.
I can only imagine.
That was a fun team to watch.
Antonio Gates on the other team.
And Antonio Gates was one of the first guys that he never played football. And then he just went into the draft, got drafted, and he's going to be a Hall of Fame tight end. So
crazy, dude. Crazy.
Do I like any round leaders? I haven't really looked at many round leaders yet, but I can tell you the usual. It's going to be the usual characters for round leaders, right? I'm going to have like Morikawa. I'm going to have obviously for me, like if you want to bet in these things, if you want to bet Scotty Scheffler, you bet him to be the first round leader because there's just so much more value. Like let's look at Scotty Scheffler.
1,600, I believe, for a first round leader.
Yeah,
which is 1,600
first round leader. So guys who I'm just going to take automatically for first round leaders, I'm going to take Scotty. I'm going to take Victor Hovland, 22-1. I'm going to take Sam Burns plus 3,000. I'm going to take probably Patrick Cantlay 25-1. I'm not, I don't want to take Rory, but I'm going to take Rory because Rory has ruined my first round leader so many times.
And the one time you don't take him, there he is.
Exactly, because for a first round, I feel like it's easier to, to win a tournament has smaller odds than to be the first round leader, and I think it's easier to be the first round leader than it is to be the leader for all 4 rounds. So personally, that's why I like betting first round leader more. And usually one of my go-to guys for first round leader is Jordan Spieth, but his track record here sucks. So
no, sir.
Probably won't take a look at Spieth for first round leader. One guy that I will take a look at for first round leader because this guy, he's been playing well. And he's hit a lot of first round leaders. Sahith Theegala, 35-1 at DraftKings. So there's a lot of good value actually.
Tournament matchup versus Tony Finau -110 DraftKings.
Yeah, and Tony Finau. What's he done here? He got second place in 20.
I'm pretty sure
second in 2021 and second in 2018. So Tony's done all right here, but
The game is not where it needs to be currently.
it's not. And that's a guy who was close to going to Live Golf. So, um, not really sure what's going on with Tony, but he got 47th at Pebble Beach and 6th place at the Farmers, 25th at the Amex. And like I said, his last 4 events here are 20th, 33rd, 2nd, 51st, and 15th. So Tony does have a pretty good track record here, but his game is not very good coming into here. But yeah, I mean, besides that, do you guys have any questions or what? Got a few more questions in here.
Champions League today. What sport's best for you right now? Hey, Buddy is shredding soccer. Left and right.
Soccer has been great. And if you're thinking, if you guys, as far as this tournament goes, if you guys are thinking about betting on like a long shot, because I know long shots have been winning this entire PGA season, right? We've got Grayson Murray, we've got Nick Taylor, we've got the kid from Alabama, right? 300 to 1 underdogs, 100 to 1 underdogs, 90 to 1 underdogs, 150 to 1 underdogs winning the tournaments. I don't think it's going to continue here at Riviera. I'd be mostly surprised because this course is the most compared to like Augusta, so it's a very tough course, and you have to be very elite off the tee. And if you miss the green, you have to if you miss the fairway, so you have to know where to miss, and you have to excel on approaches and around the greens. So tee to green here and course history are probably the two most important factors I look at at this place. And you're definitely not going to have an amateur guy coming in here and winning this place, right? The guy who wins this is going to be one of the seasoned veterans, right? It's not going to be a long shot. So I say the guys in the 12 highest odds are probably going to win this thing. So if you're looking at playing a long shot, this will be the week where you just don't want to do that. In my
Order
opinion.
pizza instead.
Yeah, I don't really first round matchups I like. I mean, I like 3-ball when you can get good value on guys like say plus 185, plus 200,
plus 350 like this past week. Charlie Hoffman.
Yeah, like when you can see a guy's form, and then you can bet them. First round we'll play some 3-ball, but just 1 unit plays, stuff like that. But I won't do those until tomorrow. Once I look at all the tee times and the pairing. So the tee times will go out later today. So until we see the tee times, we can't really come out with any matchups. But soccer has been great right now, like Kiefer said. So I think we're 26-9. I think the last 14 days. So it's been a nice run. I am on some Champions League today. I'm on Manchester City over 2.5, 3.
Starts in 20 minutes. I just looked down at my phone for about 45 seconds to queue up.
Erling Haaland to score a goal, minus 120, I think. The guy is a total machine. He makes it look so easy. So it's going to be hopefully it's an exciting game. I mean, by exciting, I hope they beat FC Copenhagen 5-0. So that's kind of exciting that I want. But yeah, we'll have round leaders, we'll have matchups, we'll have top 20s, we'll have outright winners, and I'm trying to have 1, maybe 2 max plays on this card because I like these tournaments with the limited field 4 max plays. I think that's the optimal time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And what's great is, it's a smaller field here, but Scotty Scheffler, his first round leader odds are the same as they would be with a full tournament. So I think you get a lot of value for odds here, and it's gonna be a good tournament. Guys that I'm passing on this week. I'm not gonna play much Tommy Fleetwood. His course history here is not great. And like I said, Jordan Spieth, course history is not great. Ludwig Aberg, I mean, I don't think he's played here ever, so it's kind of hard to say how a guy like that would do. But yeah, we'll be on quite a few guys this week, so I'm looking forward to it. What do I consider a max play? Max play is just 5 units, so we have 1 to 5 units, and a 1 unit would be a minimum play, a 5 unit would be a maximum play. So you just say your normal bet is $100, a max play will be $500, right? Like 5 times that.
Chiefs this past week? Let's go.
What's Denny McCarthy's history here? Denny McCarthy, he finished 14th last year. He didn't play in 2022. He missed the cut in 2021. 37th in 2020, and he missed the cut in 2019. So
very up and down.
Very up and down. He's got 22nd at the Waste Management, 26th at Pebble Beach, 24th at the Sony. So I mean, if you're betting Denny McCarthy this year, if you're betting him for top 20 this year, you're out of luck. But if you're betting him top 40, you're doing pretty good. So if you can bet maybe Denny McCarthy top 40.
Dude, imagine having like 5 Denny McCarthy tickets for top 20 and every one of them missed by under 5, dude. Oh my God.
Does DraftKings doesn't have top 40 for this weekend, do they?
Yeah, they do. Hold on. I'm checking.
No, there's no way. It's only 70 people.
Yeah, they got top 40. So the odds are ridiculous.
What's Denny McCarthy for top 40?
Denny McCarthy, I'm minus 225. You got top 30 though. Actually. You got top 30.
Like minus 150 or something.
Let me see. Plus 100, even money. I kind of like that, dude. The top 30. He's a top 25 machine.
What are my thoughts on Matt Fitzpatrick this week? I hope he gets last place. I'm not a big Matt Fitzpatrick fan, to be honest. He's a crybaby, and I think him just ratting on Colin Morikawa at the Hero was like just the end of the road for me.
Yeah, you can get
35 to 1.
You can get like for Wyndham Clark at plus money versus Fitzpatrick in a tournament matchup this week. So
Matt Fitzpatrick, he acts like a little baby, right? He's got 15th at the Waste Management, 58th at Pebble Beach. He missed the cut at the Sony. He missed the cut here last year. He didn't play in 2022. Got 5th place in 2021 and 30th in 2020. Matt Fitzpatrick, I don't like the guy, so I hope he gets last place. DFL. I hope Dustin Johnson's cousin smokes him.
Yeah, dude, I want to see Matt Fitzpatrick right below Chase Johnson.
We should start a Chase Johnson shot tracker on Twitter.
Well, it would be impossible to do the PGA Tour shot tracker app being the worst app on the App Store.
Is it an app? Is it even an app? Because I just go on there. I just go on the PGA Tour app, and it's right on there.
Yeah, the PGA Tour
app also.
No, it's just the PGA Tour app. It's got it on there. They need. The Masters app. Hey, we're close to it. We're close to having a good app for a week, and then it goes away. Did you ever delete it?
It's just terrible. Yeah, you know what? If Liv got a shot tracker, it would be like it would overtake the PGA.
I'm telling you, dude. They need to employ some shot tracker Twitter accounts. It would grow. It would start people's timelines all day if they did that.
The only thing that PGA has going for it is a shot tracker, and it's forecast, and it sucks. But it's still like, it's like when there's no football. Like it's like when COVID happened and there was no football. The first game that came back was like Sam Houston State versus like
in that spring season.
Yeah, it was just one shitty ass team they play. Sam Houston State versus somebody, and I was so stoked for it. I was like, football, baby, and the game was just so terrible. And I gave out a play for it and stuff, and it's just terrible. It's like you just want it to be back so bad.
We got a long time to wait.
So, yeah, Florida Panthers, yes, we're looking pretty good. We just smoked the Avalanche, shut the Avalanche out 4-0. So we're looking pretty good. I mean, the Panthers. There's nobody in the East that are going to beat us. It's going to be the Panthers Edmonton Oilers final. I'll definitely be going to Edmonton for that one. Because I heard that place.
I mean, that'll be sweet. I'm going to the Predators versus the Coyotes next week. Should be pretty good.
Nashville's a fun place to go to a game. Did you see the numbers from the waste management that the police put out? Like,
no,
they had like, they trespassed like 800 people. I think there was like 80 something arrests, and it was like, it's crazy how much like 3 years ago there was like 1 arrest, 2 arrests, and this time there was like 80. Like, it's gone up like.
It's crazy, dude.
They said
it's gotten mainstream now. So this tournament it's out there. People, it's a destination for people. We're friends with a couple in Memphis that flew out to Scottsdale for the tournament because the wife of the couple wanted to go to this golf tournament. It's a social out. It's turned into the Met Gala of golf, dude. Like, everybody wants to be there. And I mean, the PJ got what they wanted, but at what cost?
They did, and they said on Saturday that there was so many people that the people at the gate stopped checking tickets, and everyone came in. But yeah, I mean, it was
the videos of the
just a great event. Zach Johnson's quotes were the best. They remind me of like Zach Johnson's quotes reminded me of Shooter McGavin, like when he was talking about he's talking about Happy Gilmore, like, you got people pissing in the woods over here. I'm trying to putt. You got people having sex on the green. He's like, in my backswing, like, so we kind of saw Zach Johnson lose his cool. Billy Horschel, all those guys. I think it's different when guys are yelling in your backswing and stuff. That's one thing that's kind of fucked up. But just they got. I don't know what they're gonna do next year, but it's the rest of the world looking on has to be like, what the hell?
They got screwed, man. Whoever was managing the event, I'm assuming it's PGA or whoever was the employees of this event, really dropped the ball big time. Because you had
Thunderbirds or some shit,
whatever it was. You had people coming in, and they just overran the gate people. They're just letting everybody in, and then you get up to the VIP area. Oh well, here's this gigantic mob of people. Screw it, they left. Free alcohol, anybody that could go in there and get it. Are you kidding? Like, of course it went bad. Of course you had a guy running on the course and doing a snow angel in the bunker, falling over on the cart path. I mean, the videos coming out of that tournament were all time.
The best of the weekend was, I saw a guy's video from Live Golf. This dude was just a regular guy that went to the Live Golf thing. He saw a Live Golf cart that's at a VIP, and he just got in the golf cart and started driving, and nobody stopped him once. He was driving all over the course all weekend. Not one person said anything. He just acted like he belonged there, and not one person stopped him.
That's crazy, bro. That's what my strategy is going to be going forward for Ole Miss football games. We've got a house close to the stadium. I want to be able to drive a golf cart over there. Of course, it's not allowed, but all their university golf carts look the same. They're different brands, but they're all painted different. Or the different brands, they're all painted the same. Dude, just let me get one. I'll put it on there, different key, kill switch. It's perfect. What do you think?
Yeah. I did see there was a funny video on TikTok actually of Marshall Henderson getting the Auburn crowd so pissed off. But anyways, guys, so a couple of free plays maybe that I'm definitely gonna play here. I'm definitely gonna play Patrick Cantlay top 20. I'm definitely gonna play Max Homa top 20, and I'll probably play maybe Cameron Young top 20 as well. I think Scotty Scheffler is obviously a lock for top 20 here, probably top 10. Scotty is
too used to win the tournament. I mean,
even if Scotty's putting sucks, I mean, the rest of his game is so good that his putting doesn't even need to be there. Yeah, definitely like those plays. Maybe a Morikawa top 20 or Morikawa top 10. I could see him having a good tournament here. I don't know.
DraftKings, Tiger Woods to miss a cut -110. I like Adam Scott top 20.
I like Chase Johnson top 5 plus a million.
Dude, let's do it, dude. Let's start the movement, the Chase Johnson fan club. I'll fire up the Twitter account. We'll fire up the shot tracker.
What's Chase Johnson for top 40?
I mean, it's probably way up there, but let's see. Top 40. So let me scroll to the bottom. Plus 450.
Look, he's only got to beat 30 guys.
400 points higher than anybody else.
He's only got to beat 30 guys, right? I mean,
right.
One's a handicap tagger.
Right.
You got Gary Woodland just coming off like brain surgery. So you got to figure he can beat a few of these guys, right? Like,
you're giving Chase Johnson no credit here. You got handicap.
I might take
brain surgery Woodland. Maybe Chase
I might take
a couple guys.
I might take Chase Johnson for top 40, like plus whatever 500, because you put one, you hit that bet and you look like the GOAT, right? So
I know Chase Johnson. Like me and him go way back. Chase Johnson top 40. Lock it in now. All right, we got the clip for the video after he hits. Perfect.
Do you have any plans for March Madness? Not right now, not yet. Usually I go to Vegas, but this year, with Florida having legalized betting, like, I don't know. I love going to Vegas, but there's not as many betting options there. So I might go to the Bahamas. Maybe we'll go to the Bahamas actually for that. But not Vegas probably. Just although I want to, it's just
all the videos coming out of Vegas this past week for the Super Bowl. It fires that itch. You know what I mean? Just seeing all the lights.
I don't know. I skipped it. I mean, I had tickets to the Super Bowl. My father-in-law, my brother-in-law went, and I was supposed to go with them, but I've been sick, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I honestly, this is the first Super Bowl I didn't really even care about. I was just like, both teams I couldn't care less about, so I just wasn't into it. Like, you see that? This is the first Super Bowl I just wasn't into it for a while.
That's confetti from the Chiefs Super Bowl win last year. And I got some more on the way from the Chiefs Super Bowl win this year. So it'll be another addition to the display back behind me there.
Nice. Yeah, not a huge
Tunnel of Chaos, dude. Yeah. That Tunnel of Chaos mess is nuts. It's craziness. Dana White wants guys to have a good time, and he's got it. I mean, go in there, I'll win 20.
What's Tunnel of Chaos?
So Tunnel of Chaos is it's. Have you seen the clips of like Taylor Lewan and Will Compton with Dana White?
Are you talking about playing blackjack? Playing blackjack?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you go in there. Oh, golly, man, that my voice is killing me today. That was a killer voice crack.
But Steve will do it.
Yep. All that stuff. Hey, I wish I was a part of his crew too, man. That'd be a sick crew to be in.
I could probably get into their crew.
I mean, the Tunnel of Chaos is just. It looks like a great time. They go in there and live stream it. It's awesome to watch.
You know who I talked to a few times? Bob Menery. That guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's getting all kinds of views right now. I believe he's suing.
He dropped it because now he's working back for them again. But yeah, so I don't get what this
podcast or whatever.
Yeah. So what? So Dana White like plays blackjack for these guys and wins them. So I guess Dana White's like an all-time legend at blackjack.
I don't really so I'm not a blackjack guy. I'm a sports guy. I don't really understand how it all works, but from my understanding, essentially you go in there and you want to win. Say you want to win $10,000. Well, your bet is 10,000. You win, great. You get up and walk out. Like he only plays you until you win what you want to win. If you lose, well, your next bet's 20,000. You win it, get up and walk out. There's your 10 grand. So it's basically like, I don't know. He wants. It's a system that's going to win if you have unlimited bankroll, from my understanding. Dana White's pretty much got unlimited bankroll. He's got his buddies coming into town, takes them there, runs it through. I mean, Dana, I would love to get ran through the Tunnel of Chaos.
I think what's cool is they
so cool.
I think what's cool is they let people film in there.
It's the only casino. It's Red Rock, so it's 35 minutes outside of Vegas. They're the only casino that I've seen There's one strip casino, and I'm not going to name it because I don't really know it off the top of my head, but Vegas Matt or whatever it is. He's a slot machine content creator. He's one of the only guys that I've seen been able to film inside some of the strip casinos. But Red Rock, dude, they're fully embracing all these live streamers and whatnot. And I would imagine their handle's going up a little bit from it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. So, but you know, I'd love to do that actually sometime.
Dude, yeah.
I'm more of a craps player, but you know, anytime I try to take a picture at the craps table, they treat me like a criminal, you know?
Yeah,
So,
but like, you know, say I'm sure I don't know what the process would be like, but I'm sure I could reach out to someone at Red Rock and get some approval to do that. If you were to go to Vegas again and get a little live stream going. I mean, people are sitting in here watching us BS about golf for the last hour. I mean, I can imagine if it was some real money being thrown around, it would be it'd be somewhat
I
of a
just
fun
did
one.
I just did a 3-team same game parlay for the Manchester City game. I did over 1.5 first half, Holland anytime goal scorer, Phil Foden anytime goal scorer, plus 600. So
Well, free
over
play
one and a
right
half first half, Holland and Foden anytime goal scorers. So let's see what happens.
there. Well, I don't got anything else. You got anything else?
No, that's
Valentine's
about it.
Day.
But yeah,
I'm looking at my garage door camera, and my wife's flowers are getting dropped off right now. So in about 20 seconds, they're going to knock, and the dogs are going to go crazy. So it's a perfect timing to end the show.
I'm not a big flowers guy, so
Well, I'm not either. Well, you know, my wife is though. So there we go. What were the goals again? Run through that same game parlay if you still got it.
it was first half over 1.5. Erling Holland anytime goal scorer and Foden anytime goal scorer. Plus 600.
Plus 600. Heard it first on the live when it cashes. We'll have the clip ready to go along with it, man.
All right, guys.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. Beat the Bookie Show, February 13th, 2024, day before Valentine's Day. Hey, look, we could just restart it. It's like I just did the intro over again.
Happy Valentine's Day, like Travis Kelce did to
There you go. The T Swift. All right, here comes the door knock, guys.